Hey everyone, Mike here. Recently something insane has happened where the new LEGO Ninjago sets for 2026 have just been revealed. That includes Dragon's Rising Season 4 and the new anniversary sets for the 15th year of Ninjago. It is pretty rare that there are two waves of Ninjago sets happening around the same time, in early 2026. There's definitely a lot to discuss, but what I want to do is a top 10 ranking. Basically, I'll go over the 10 LEGO Ninjago sets that were revealed within the last 2 days. I will not be including the 4 weapons blacksmith shop because that was revealed at least over a week ago. Though I am personally excited to get this one. What's also not going to be in the top 10 list are polybags like Cole's car, and of course anything 4+. Get out! Alright, let the games begin. At number 10 we have Ninja Vehicle Treehouse Battle. I know this might disappoint some people, but let's be honest, part of the build kinda looks like a 4+ set. I think the motorbike is definitely helping it. The motorbike looks a little it looks kinda cool, but it also reminds me of the vehicle from last year where basically it's the one with frack in it. And it looks cool with the lights on it, and it's cool seeing the red and the blue together, but and then also Zane's vehicle, his helicopter looks kind of a little small. It's a decent build, but it kind of reminds me of a discount version of the Shurikopter, something you'd find at Goodwill or even in Kroger. I like the minifigure selection. I like basically so we got Zane and then Kai, Dragon J, and then we got an acid monster, but it's in a cheaper set too. More on that later. Then the only exclusive one really here is Dragon J and Euphrasia, and of course there's another loyalist in there as well. But basically I do like the new Euphrasia, her new robe, because basically the old one was a little bit more wider, and this one has a little bit more deep blue, which I do kind of like, although it is the same face and hair, so not much really is changing with that. And also I like the bridge part of it. I mean, it's tiny, but it's kind of cool to place some minifigures on there. But overall, I just don't really see much going on with this set, so that's why it's all the way at number 10 in the top 10 list.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
At number 9, we have Lloyd's Time Mech, the 15th anniversary version, which actually looks really cool. I like the build of this so far. It looks way more bulkier and more gargantuan than the last one from 2019. As much as I love that one for the nostalgia value and how it was kind of unique as an anime looking mech at the time, this one actually feels like something you use to fight against Godzilla. And the minifigures here, I do wish there were a few more though. That's one reason why this is all the way at number 9, because if it had more minifigures it would be so much better. But what we do get, we may not have a new version of Akira, almost said Akira, or Kataru. But basically what we do get is Grimfax, which we finally get. I'm not sure why they didn't do this in the original, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu Ice Chapter Wave, but I'm just glad we at least have him now. So we got him, the original Ice Master, which is pretty cool, and then also, of course, Lloyd himself, which I'm not really impressed with, because, this version of Lloyd already comes into another set, but it's still pretty cool, that we have all 3 of these here. One thing that I think could add to it is maybe a build, some sort of small ice building or something like that, either part of a fortress, kind of the $15 set from a long time ago from the original Ice Wave, or some mountains, or maybe add Kataru's bear form or something like that. But either way, I think it's I'd say it's a pretty solid set, and it's really cool for display as well. At number 8, we have Jay's Transforming Car, which is honestly a really good set. Basically, you get this cool vehicle build with, you get, the spinners on, the spinner blades on the side, and then also, of course, a spring-loaded shooter at the top, and then also, you get a pretty good, selection of minifigures as well. You get Jay, Nia, Dragon Kai, Loyalist Leader, which I'm really excited to get. I'm gonna spoil and say who it is. It's Dareth. Nah, no, I'm just kidding. It's not Dareth, but basically, if you've already been on Instagram, a lot of times you probably might have already seen the spoilers on who it is. I won't be a jerk and say who it is because I don't want to spoil things. It's not very nice. But anyway, so there's the Loyalist Leader, and then also the Earth Monster, which is one of the elemental monsters, basically a corrupted version of the Ninjago elements, which is pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of them in the second wave as well. It does actually have a nice little build, which is what I was saying from the number 9 spot. It has like a tree with it, and you can put the spring-loaded missile on there. And also, like I just saw it, like I already said it, but I do like the build of the car, and the colors are pretty nice too, with like the blue and then the gold, like going well with each other. You might be wondering if I'm like willing to compliment it so much, why is it so low in the list? Well, it's because it has 387 pieces for $50, or at least $55 according to the LEGO website, so I don't think that's enough pieces to justify that price. That might be my opinion, but I feel like if it had more pieces, I think it would justify being higher up on the list. At number 7, we have Nia vs. Mutation Monster Spinner, and this I really like. Basically, like, we get like a form of Spinjitzu in purple, and then we also have like Nia fighting it as well. Like, I like that we're actually getting like villain Spinjitzu, which is pretty unique, because usually it's more about like the heroes getting it. There's not really too much to say because it's only like a small set, but so far, like, I do like the idea of it, and like, it's only 49 pieces, but I think like it's pretty solid for like a $10 build. At number 6, we have Lloyd vs. Earth Monster Spinner. Like, this one is also really good, just like the number 7. Basically, it has 3 more pieces, so that's why it is higher on the list, but I like the green Spinjitzu, and also, like, I like that we don't have the giant horn for the Earth Monster, so that's pretty refreshing, although you can customize it and put it on. Like, basically, as you can see, like, within, like, part of the build, but basically, it's pretty solid, and just because it has 3 more pieces, it's higher on the list than number 7. At number 5, we have Ninja Dragon Ryu's battle. This one I'm pretty excited to get soon because basically it's Ryu but all grown up, like way more grown up than he was in Season 2 as a teenager dragon. Now he's like a full grown adult dragon. Basically, like, it has 4 minifigures with like the Loyalist and then the Mutation Monster with some like Venom, like basically it's kind of like Venom except green. And kind of like a plant too, so I guess Poison Ivy and Venom all rolled into one. And then there was also a new version of Aaron, which I really liked, like seeing the dark blue. Kind of sad to see him ditching black, because like I wanted to see more of his villain arc, but I think it, like, in Season 3 it did actually like have a satisfying conclusion, and it's cool to see him like becoming more of a good guy going forward, and actually like it wasn't rushed. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here, but we also have Dragon Nia as well. There's not really an extra build about it, like, around it, but I think that's okay. It has 347 pieces, so it could have a little bit more pieces, but I think it's overall pretty solid, especially with like how large the dragon is overall, so that's why it's number 5 for me. At number 4, we get Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack, and this one I really like because it's $10, and like, unlike the other $10 sets in the list, it has 85 pieces, so twice as much. It has 3 minifigures in it, which is pretty solid. Kind of like there's a $10 set from earlier, like this year in 2025, with like Drix and then also Zane. But this one, like, I really like because it has like the Earth Monster you can get along with it, and then Sora, and then like a version of Dragon Kai, which I think you can adjust the wings onto it. It's really hard to tell from the box art, but I do like how you can get like so much of this in just like a small set, and with like a lot more better like piece to price ratio than some of the other sets. So this one's easily in the top 4 for me.
You serious?
Now, this might surprise a lot of you, but at number 3, we have Cole's Mission Mech, which has 364 pieces, and it's going to be $35 in retail price. And it comes with 3 minifigures, like we get the Acid Monster, Cole, and then Dragon Zane. And, like, for the mech, I kind of like it. Like, it has, like, basically what looks like the sword from Surtur, like the Surtur set, and then also, like, we have, like, it kind of, like, it reminds me of the Golem from Season 1, where basically you get like Cole in the Golem form before it turns out it's Cole and then he survived the merge. Except it's not really, because he's also inside of it, so it's basically like a mech Golem, which I think is really cool. Like, it looks like a natural made mech if it weren't for the spring-loaded shooter. I wonder like how it's going to look like in the actual show, but I guess only time will tell. Like, it has like some of like the golden parts attached to it on the shoulders, and then like it also has like some like I really like the colors with it too, like the orange, gray, and then the black all working together. It doesn't really feel out of place or distracting at all, and I think it all works really well. I also think it's pretty neat that we have a staff with it as well, because we usually don't really see that for mini mechs except for anything related to Monkey Kid, so I would say that's pretty solid for the 3rd place.
Nice.
At number 2, we have the Dragon of Life, which might surprise some people, but I think it's justified for the 2nd place. It has 1,050 pieces, and it has like a really good selection of minifigures as well, and even a side build as well with the trees. So basically, like, what it does come with is, like, we got Zane, Aaron, basically the same one from the Dragon Ryu set, but it's still pretty good to have him here too. Then we got, like, another acid monster, Sora, Dragon Cole, Dragon Lloyd, a Loyalist, and then an Earth monster. So what I really love about this is how solid the build is. Like, basically, it kind of looks like a tree that turned into a dragon. We get, like, a lot of good brown, and then also green, and like, I love how, like, the wings, basically the wings are made out of leaves, which is extremely cool, like, a really cool concept. And I would love to see what that looks like in the show. And also, like, I like the tail as well, with, like, basically, like, a giant, like, palm leaf right at the bottom of it. Like, basically, like, right on the tail. And it seems like it has some silver on it as well. Like, I wonder, are those, like, robot legs in, like, the second half of it? I'm not really sure. Is it, like, a cyborg tree dragon? Like, it's hard to tell right now, but basically, like, I think, like, overall it looks huge, and it looks pretty solid for the build, and I like the tiny little Earth mech as well, like, that the monster comes with. Like, I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's pretty symmetrical, and, like, some solid colors, and I think it works out overall. Like, overall, I would say, like, this easily, like, this, like, not just, like, the second best, but also, like, the best one for, like, the Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 sets, at least for Part 1. And here it is, number 1, the Ninja Character Display, which has 447 pieces, and it will retail for $44.99. And for just that price, it comes with 8 minifigures, which that alone makes this worthy of number 1. So we have the classic versions of the Ninja, Kai, Zane, Cole, Jay, Lloyd, Master Wu, and Samurai X, who is Nia. Spoilers if you're not familiar with the Ninjago lore, at least not that much. It's only like a minor thing in the show, it's not like anything huge or groundbreaking going forward, like Lloyd being the Green Ninja. Another spoiler, by the way, but anyway, basically, like, we also get, like, Jay's mother, the original Elemental Master of Lightning, which is really cool. What I really like is that they have the original 4 golden weapons coming back as well. Like, we get, like, the Sword of Fire, the Nunchucks of Lightning, which a lot of people speculate if that would be in Fortnite. I don't think that's the case, but, like, maybe you'll disagree, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And then there's also the Shurikens of Ice and, like, Cole's Scythe of Quakes, which, I mean, I like the one from 2012 and 2011 much better, but that's just my opinion. One thing that I do have to criticize about the minifigures is the lack of silver. Like, basically, like in the original version, there's, like, Jay, Cole, and Lloyd, which they all basically have silver instead of gold, but now they all have gold, and it's kind of a little... I don't really like it that much. Like, I know some people disagree with that, but I kind of like it would, like, I like basically, like, having, like, a balance of silver and gold, which is pretty cool. Like, it's much more unique and better that way than just having them all trying to copy gold, but, like, I do kind of like the overall masks and how they're molded, so there is at least that. Like, overall, like, it's not bad, it's just, like, it would be better if it was, like, gold and silver instead of just gold. And then, of course, what is really cool is the build itself, which, like, I know, like, some people are gonna say, like, why isn't it, like, a giant version of the monastery, like the one from 2019, but I kinda like this better. Like, I just like having the gate because it feels much more personal and more, like, smaller scale, and, like, it focuses more on the minifigures and, like, celebrating the idea of legacy with the 15th anniversary. And it feels more like a nice display piece rather than worrying about having it become this huge playset. And plus, it doesn't need to live up to the monastery from 2019. I like that it's trying to, like, do its own thing instead. And it even has like a few small areas in the back, mostly just like the T, like in the bottom, like basically like in the bottom of the gate. So we also get that, and then the cherry blossom is a nice touch, and also, like, we do get at least a little bit of silver, like some silver when it comes to the arrows on the gate, but overall, like, I like the steps too, and, like, even, like, at the bottom portion as well, with, like, basically how you can connect the 15th anniversary display piece, put it right next to, like, the overall gate, and overall, I just think it's a solid and lovely build. And I love, like, once again, I just love the minifigure selection and how, like, there's so many of them, like, in just this one set that's not even, like, past $50. Like, overall, it's a pretty wonderful set, and I'd say, like, this is worthy of being number 1, so I'll definitely want to buy this whenever it comes out, and I'm looking forward to the summer set wave with more legacy sets with some more original Elemental Masters, and to see what we'll get for Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 2. So anyway, that's my top 10 ranking of the Ninjago sets coming for 2026. What do you think? Do you disagree or do you agree? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll be seeing you around.